Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniel and today we'll continue with this time episode 14 of the 5th season. In the last episode we saw the story of Miles. How he grew up, raised only by his mother because apparently his father died. And his father is Dr. Chang. Yay. On island things are starting to look not that good. The Dharma initiative, the people there are starting to suspect Sawyer and Kate, and I'm pretty sure the rest of them. It's gonna be fun. Also, Miles met Dr. Chang, and even if he said that he's not interested in meeting his father and getting to know him better, at the end of the day, Dr. Cheng is his father, and seeing him is not easy for Miles. So, also, Daniel came out of the submarine. Interesting. Anyway, as usual, I got something to drink. The episode is ready to start. So, without further ado, let's do this.
Gunshot wound. He's crashing.
Stay 7 now.
Is he gonna be okay?
You're gonna have to wait here,
Where
ma'am.
are you taking? What's happening?
Please, ma'am, wait here. We'll let you know as soon as we know anything.
Well, what's happening? Is he gonna be okay?
We're going to do everything we can.
I'm sorry. Do I know you?
No, but your husband does. I'm Eloise Hawking, and I believe it's my son's fault that Desmond has been shot.
Your son is Benjamin Linus.
Good Lord, no. My son is Daniel Faraday.
When did they get here?
A few days ago.
It's weird, huh?
The floor
We don't have time. I need you to take me to Jack's right now, okay? How did you get back here? To 1977?
We were on a plane, and then,
Who told you to get on a plane?
as a matter of fact, Dan, it was your mother.
And how did she convince you, Jack? She tell you it was your destiny?
Yeah, that's exactly what she said.
Well, I got some bad news for you, Jack. You don't belong here at all. She was wrong.
What's wrong, Mom? Didn't you like it?
I loved it. It was beautiful, Daniel. Do you know what destiny means?
No.
Destiny means that if one has a special gift, then it must be nurtured. Your gift, Daniel, is your mind. A mind that is meant for science, mathematics. And it's my job to keep you on your path. Unfortunately,
I have to stop playing the
there's no
piano.
more time for distractions.
I can make time.
If only you could.
Be back in 10 minutes.
Now he's pretending like he's working for Dharma. I mean, he's working for Dharma, but like not constructions and all.
Watch yourself.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again. I need you to order the evacuation of every man, woman, and child on this island. That man is on a stretcher as a consequence of the electromagnetic activity that your drilling unleashed down here.
Which is now contained.
In about 6 hours, the same thing is going to happen at the site for the Swan Station, only the energy there is about 30,000 times more powerful.
That is utterly absurd. What could possibly qualify you to make that kind of prediction?
I'm from the future.
Hey, Dan, leave the man alone.
Sorry, Dr. Chang. I think he had too many drugs on this.
Dr. Chang, Miles is your son. A Chinese man named Miles, the same name as your baby, shows up with me from the future. You really think this is all coincidence?
Is this true? No. Are you out of your mind? What are you doing?
I'm just making sure that your father does what he's supposed to do.
And what's that?
Die.
You'll see.
You must be so proud of him.
Daniel, I thought we could celebrate your accomplishment with lunch.
We'd love to.
Actually, I was hoping it would be just the two of us. You do understand, don't you? It's just that I don't get to see my son very often.
Mother.
I understand. It's okay, Dan, really.
You should be focusing your energies on your work.
Why would I waste my gift on a woman?
I'm sorry to tell you, Daniel, but you're not going to have time for relationships. The women in your life will only be terribly hurt.
I'm the youngest doctor to ever graduate from Oxford. I just got a new £1.5 million research grant. What else do I have to do?
Grant? That's wonderful. From whom?
Charles Whitmore.
Whitmore, I think. Charles Whitmore.
Good luck, Daniel. And I do hope you know that I mean that.
This is our home. Last thing I want to do is leave. But we ain't got no choice.
How much time do we have before someone realizes he's gone?
Not enough.
So where do we go?
We can either commandeer the sub, get the hell off this island before anyone knows we're gone, or we can head back in the jungle, start from square one.
Does anyone know where I can find the hostels?
Why do you need to know that, Daniel?
Because one of them is my mother, and she is the only person on this island who can get us back to where we belong. I'm sorry, sir. I don't... Did Caroline tell you I have a condition that affects my memory? Just...
Don't be embarrassed. We've never met. My name is Charles Whitmore.
I meant to thank you before I left Oxford.
You mean before you were dismissed?
I tested that. I tested that on myself first.
It's all right, Daniel.
I would never hurt Teresa.
Please, it's all right.
It's this plane crash. I don't know why it's bothering me so much. They're dead.
What have I told you? They're not dead. What have I told you? The plane was a fake. An elaborate, expensive fake.
How would you know that?
Because I put it there. Come tomorrow, you won't remember. I did. The real oceanic flight, 815, crashed on an island, a special island with unique scientific properties. I want to send you to the island. And more importantly, it will heal you.
Why are you doing all this for me?
You're my son.
Because you're a man of tremendous gifts, and it would be a shame to see them go to waste.
He said he can get us back to where we belong. Well, whether we go on the sub or we head back into the jungle, we don't belong here. I belonged here just fine till you came back, Doc. You and Sawyer took Ben out to them. Can you get us back out there?
Whoa, hold on a second. Don't say a word, Kate.
She can say what she wants to say.
Whatever her reason is, helping H.G. Wells here talk to his mommy ain't got nothing to do with it.
The code for the fence is 141717. You should take Daniel. It's over here for us anyway.
When you realize you've made a huge mistake,
We'll be back at the beach, right where we started.
My name's Charlotte. What's yours?
I'm Daniel. I'm new here. Hopefully really soon, Dr. Chang is gonna ask a bunch of people to get on the submarine and leave the island. When he does, you and your mommy, you're gonna have to leave in case what I do doesn't work. You cannot be here. You have to leave.
There was an accident at the Orchid Station. Dr. Chang asked us to help.
Hey, he's got a gun. I just left Dr. Chang. He's at home with his wife and baby. You're lying.
So we're just gonna leave, okay? Nobody's.
I came here, Daniel, to tell you that it is very important that you say yes to Mr. Whitmore. That you accept this opportunity.
I can't. He needs someone who can do really, really complex space-time calibrations and calculate bearings, and I don't know how to do that anymore.
Daniel, this place he mentioned to you, this island, did he tell you that it could make you better?
I mean, I'm sure he remembers. She remembers him meeting in the past.
With your work. Just think of all you could.
That's why she's so keen
Really
of
want me
him
to go?
accepting.
Yes.
Will it make you proud of me?
Yes, Daniel. It will.
Sure.
Then I'll do it.
I mean, he has to go. He told her about the bomb, what to do with it.
Where have you been?
Whoa, take it easy, Stu. What the hell's going on?
Just got shot by a physicist. We've been infiltrated.
That's ridiculous. Now just calm down for a minute. We can talk about this.
Get down on the ground now. I said now!
In about 4 hours, the Dharma folks at the Swan Worksite, they're gonna drill into the ground and accidentally tap into a massive pocket of energy. The result of the release of this energy would be catastrophic. So, in order to contain it, they're gonna have to cement the entire area in, like Chernobyl. And this containment, the place they built over it, I believe you called it the hatch. These people are gonna spend the next 20 years keeping that energy at bay by pressing a button.
So it has nothing to do with the bomb.
Your friend Desmond will one day fail to push.
Don't tell me
That
that.
will cause your plane, Oceanic 815, to crash on this island. This entire chain of events, it's gonna start happening this afternoon. I've been spending so much time focused on the constants. I forgot about the variables. We're the variables. People. We think, we reason, we make choices, we have free will. We can change our destiny.
So after all, the past can be changed.
I think I can negate that energy under the swan.
But how do you know this wasn't your choice, the first choice? Also, why if you were the reason?
I'm gonna detonate a hydrogen bomb.
You were the reason for that electromagnetism energy.
Is Des gonna be okay?
I don't know. For the first time in a long time, I don't know what's going to happen next.
Hi.
Oh, I lost you.
I promised you, Penny, I'd never leave you again.
Your daughter's in there. Why don't you go in and say hello?
Unfortunately, Eloise, my relationship with Penelope is one of the things I had to sacrifice.
Don't you talk to me about sacrifice, Charles. I had to send my son back to the island, knowing full well that
My son too, Eloise.
Where is Eloise? Come on, where is she?
I'm sorry, but she's not here right now.
Where's the bomb, Richard? The hydrogen bomb that I told you people to bury, where is it? I'm gonna give you 3 seconds. 1.
Don't do this.
2.
Why did you do that?
He got a gun on you.
He wasn't going to shoot me, Eloise.
You knew. You always knew. You knew this was gonna happen. You sent me here anyway.
Who are you?
I'm your son.
That's actually pretty sad, honestly. All these people sacrificing their loved ones for the island. So, that was a thing. That was the story of Daniel. It's official now. He is the son of Charles Widmore and Eloise. Since he was a kid, he had a calling for piano. He seemed like he really enjoyed playing the piano. But his mother had other intentions for him, And I'm pretty sure it was because he remembered him. He remembered him telling her about the bomb, what to do with her. She remembered about killing him, being on the island. She still wanted him on the island, going there, accepting Charles Whitmore's offer, and also knowing that she's gonna shoot him, probably killing him. Apparently, the incident that happened at the Swan station wasn't because of the hydrogen bomb. Maybe, I'm not sure, but Daniel said that he is trying to change the past, which again, I don't believe he could, because he couldn't have known what his choice was the first time that the incident happened. If you're going for your first instinct and the thing that you think is the best, you always gonna choose that path. So in a way, I'm pretty sure he was the reason of the incident that happened. He wanted to detonate the hydrogen bomb at the Swan station because he said the incident happened because they dig too deep and they reached this electromagnetism energy pocket, and because of that a lot of people died. So his solution for that was to detonate the hydrogen bomb. But I think that always happened. Now that he might die, but Jack and Kate know about his plan, so maybe they will, I don't know how, because I don't think they have the necessary knowledge to do that, but even if they know what Daniel was supposed to do, I don't think they have the knowledge to detonate a hydrogen bomb. Daniel in the 50s told the others to bury that bomb in concrete, and it's gonna be alright. There at the Dharma station was a concrete structure, and I always thought that it was because of the to contain some nuclear energy, and they needed to contain the radiations. But yeah, things aren't looking very well. Not good at all, actually, for the survivors. Inside the camp, there was a shootout. Now Sawyer was discovered with Phil in the closet. Jack and Kate went with Daniel that was shot. So I don't know, I honestly feel kind of bad for Kate, not Kate, I never feel sorry for her, for Juliet and Sawyer. They seem to build a life there in 77, and they seem happy about it. Both of them had their things to do, especially Sawyer, feel useful, and I don't know, kind of warms my heart seeing their connection. They really seem like they love each other and care about one another, and it's nice to see. I actually prefer Sawyer with Juliet than with Kate. I'm gonna repeat myself, but like I never saw any connection between Sawyer and Kate. Finally seeing Sawyer with someone else than Kate is so refreshing. I like that. And I hope they live happily ever after. Which I don't think is gonna happen, but I'm allowed to dream, I guess. But yeah, that was an episode. I think this is all I have to say about this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. I will see you next time. Bye!